About the time I was 7 years old, my father began to work in the Salt Lake City area. And that became important because my parents decided that that was too far to drive. That was about 40 mile, maybe 50 mile commute each way each day. And so they moved at that time to Bountiful, Utah, and built a house in that area. And that became the house that I really thought of the place that I grew up. Uh, my siblings were older at the time, and so most of their experience was in Ogden. But for me, Bountiful was the place that I considered my home. And that was a house that was in a 60s style. Anyone who's seen 60s homes knows that they really didn't have master bedrooms. They had rooms surrounding bathrooms, and a lot of family room setup, and definitely basements with lots of storage. And so our house was very functional. It wasn't in any way fancy like the current designs are. And I remember that my parents readily shared all the facilities. They didn't have any private bathrooms or anything of their own. It was all just the main facilities of the house. And it was a two-story house with a garage. I remember being very involved constantly in the snowstorms that would happen in Bountiful. Bountiful would receive more snow than most areas around, and I was constantly involved in shoveling what I called the two-footers, or the 2-foot snowstorms. That led me to want to not really be around snow much, and when, as an adult, I lived in Oregon and Washington, I was very delighted that it didn't snow there because I had had plenty of experience shoveling snow.